everyone, so today's video is going to be a hair tutorial, and this one is really simple and easy, and it's not really a hair tutorial. I'm basically just going to put a headband on my head. So if that doesn't appeal to you, then just click out of this video, but if it does, then stay tuned. So, summer is coming and the weather's changing and it's becoming a lot nicer outside. My hair is becoming a little bit more frizzy because of that. And I tend to have nicer, I think, in my opinion, nicer hair in the summer, just because my hair dries a lot faster when it is exposed to the sun and when I'm outside and there's like a gentle breeze blowing by. And I have really, really thick hair. For some of you who may have watched my videos in the past, my hair used to be really long and it would take like pretty much all day to dry. I would come home like in the evening and it would still be wet, which is so irritating to me, especially in the winter. So summer is just, I feel like, more liberated because it just dries so much more quickly. But that's a side issue. So anyways, I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial for, I guess, I tend to use this for second day hair just because I like my hair to be very defined and curly when I wear it down. And I'm not so much of a fan of it when it starts to look a little bit like how it's looking in this video. Some people might be totally okay and think this is nice, but to me, I don't, like, this is a bit frizzy for me and I'm not a huge fan of it. So this is a good hairstyle. If you're in a rush, you don't have time to wash your hair is looking a little frizzy and you just need to get it out of your face. But if you have short hair, of course. So if you watch some of my other videos, I did a video on like a twist hairstyle. I did one on a high half pony. I can't remember if I did one on braiding or not, but this one is very similar. So I'm going to start off with a hair product to smooth out my hair. And what I typically go to on second day hair or when my hair is frizzy, you can either re-wet your hair and apply a little bit more of the styling product that you used the day previously to sort of reactivate and rejuvenate your curls. But if I'm not in the mood to wet my hair, and I want to do a hairstyle where I want it to be dry and I can manipulate it easy, I will just go to coconut oil. And I know that sounds kind of gross for some people who don't use coconut oil in their hair or if they have greasy hair, but if you have curly hair, your hair tends to be pretty dry, at least mine does. So adding a little bit more oil to my hair is not a huge deal. And this adds a lot of shine, it sort of redefines, it smooths the hair, and just tames it into place. And you don't need that much, so I'm just using a little bit, putting it through my hands, and I smooth it over any dry sections, which tends to be kind of under here, and I really just smooth it in. So if you want, you can go ahead and twist sections and recurl them, but adding this product, and you might not see a huge difference here because I already had it in my hair, hence my hair was not looking all that bad as it did this morning. And you can just see that adding it, like, sure, to some people it might look a little bit greasy, but I find that for me, like, it doesn't look overly greasy no matter how much oil I put in my hair. It just helps everything kind of stay down, it weighs it out a little bit, it adds moisture. And sure, it adds a little bit of some greasiness, but it doesn't look all that bad in curly hair, if you can see that there. And you can go ahead and mess it up as much as you want to get it as big as you would like. And you could just see that that little bit of oil helped to sort of define and moisturize those curls. So starting with a little bit of this in your hair is a good thing for numerous reasons. Like I said, it moisturizes your hair, it prevents it from frizzing a little bit more, it kind of seals it all in, and if you're going out somewhere like to the beach, it protects it against the elements and against the chlorine if you're swimming, and as well it acts as a little bit of a sunscreen. So, lots of good things about coconut oil. For this video, I'm doing a simple hairstyle. I'm going to start with just braiding my hair, and there's a few different ways that you can do this. Because I have an asymmetrical cut, I'm just going to braid this side. If you have the same length on both sides, just do a side braid. So pretend that I put this all over onto this side. So I'm going to start by doing a simple French braid, taking a section at the front of my head and dividing it into 3 sections. So I have my 3 sections here. I'm just going to do a cross-cross, drop that section, add a little bit more hair, drop the back section, grab a little bit more hair with my pointer, and braid it in. Drop and grab, drop and grab. And I'm just going to keep going towards the back of my head, just like this. Drop and grab, drop and grab. Being kind of very messy, and I don't care if any sections are jumping out. Now, I'm going to be taking a headband like this, and it's just a long piece of fabric with a wire through it. You can make this easily. I just didn't have time, and I saw this at American Apparel, so I just bought this one. So it's a wire headband. I'm going to just throw it around the back, so I just let go here. I didn't even bother bobby pinning it because I'm just that lazy when I'm in a rush. Kind of secure it with the headband itself. I'm keeping it nice and wide. I'm going to cross it over and do a small twist. So it's a little bit of a bow here. And then I'm just going to arrange this how I would like it. So I'm just going to pull it apart a little bit and make a bow, fiddle with the wire, and I'm going to shift it to the side because I like always having this on the side, and then I tend to push it down to my head and just curl the ends up for a little bit of a bunny haired look. So there you go. So this keeps everything out of your face. It looks kind of like, I don't know, every time I wear this headband and I put my hair back and I braid it, I tend to like wearing winged outliner and red lipstick, and I just feel like one of those victory girls, like, yeah, you can do it. I don't know. That's just how I feel. So this helps to keep all your hair out of your face, and I think it just looks cute. You can tie this headband a bunch of different ways. You can tuck the ends in to make it nice and flat. You can wear them up as the bunny ears. You can swirl them around and make like a flower out of them, but I don't find that this one looks too good on me. There's just a bunch of different ways. So these wire headbands are definitely very versatile. You could put this in the back, in like as a tail. You can tie it around your ponytail. So these are just totally great when your hair looks bad and you're in a rush. If you're one of those people that can pull off the straight across headband kind of look, then you can always do it like that way. And if I just unbraid my hair here, you can just repeat the same thing, and sometimes I do this as well, without the braid. Depending on, you know, what your hair looks like, this may or may not work for you. It tends to work a lot better on short hair. So go right here, I leave my bangs in the front, repeat it, do the twist, and like there you go, right? So that's what I do when I'm in a rush and I want my hair to look good. So this fabric here is sheer kind of chiffon material. If you want a sturdier one, you can always make a headband out of a thicker fabric like this one. And this one's a bit wider, so you can use this like almost like a head wrap. So if I do that again, and I tend to like my bangs out of my face. Yikes. That doesn't belong there. Because I think I tied my hair into it a little bit. Well, you get the picture, right? So, quick hairstyle. Yeah, I'm totally loving these headbands, especially when my hair is terrible and is not cooperating. So, hopefully that helped you out a little bit. When I'm around the house and my hair looks like crap, I use one of these just plain headbands and I go around like this, which is pretty unflattering. So I push it forward. Hold on, I pull it like all the way back, and then I push the hair forward to give a little bit of a bump. And then this is how I wear my hair, kind of around the house when I'm doing work and I don't want it in my face, and to stop me from playing with it. So that's that. And for those of you who ask me how I wear my hair when I'm sleeping at night, and ask me if I pineapple. If you're not familiar, pineappling is when you have curly hair and you want to get good second day hair and don't want to disturb your curls by like flopping around in your sleep and messing up your hair on your pillowcase. people say, like, flip your head upside down and gather it into a ponytail at the top of your head and put a loose scrunchie, and it kind of looks like a pineapple, so that's where that comes from. Even when I had long hair, I never did that because it didn't look good, and my hair would stay like that when I took the scrunchie out, no matter how loose it was. So how I sleep is I basically just leave my hair alone. And maybe that's unheard of to some people, but I just use a soft, kind of flexible headband like this. And this one has no grips on it. It's just a plain piece of fabric, and it's stretchy. And I do the same thing. And I put it back here. I push it forward, and then I just sleep. And I sleep on the side with no hair, and then I don't have to worry about what happens. So I put it all kind of on the one side, and I sleep. And then in the morning, I take this out, and then I apply my coconut oil. And that's how I get my second day hair. So hopefully these tips helped you for second day hair ideas with headbands, as well as, you know, product and how to sleep and just be at home. So hope you enjoyed watching this really long video, and let me know if you have any video requests for me, and I will be happy to film them for you. So take care and have a fabulous day, everyone. Bye!